Hey YouTube, it's River City Retro. We're back.
Yep.
And with another episode. We're on episode 15 right now.
And it's been a few weeks since we recorded, so it's good to finally get back in here, film stuff. It's been an expensive couple weeks, let's put it that way.
Oh, has it ever. And on top of that, it's just been a nice break to not have to get in here. We filmed a couple episodes in a row, so it's nice to have that breather, and especially with you now doing some new stuff in your life.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess, should we kind of talk about that, I guess?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so basically I got hired at a video game store. It's awesome. It's kind of, I guess, what everyone out there would wish who wants to work at a video game store. It's just really good. It's P&P Games, of course, at 160 Meadowwood Drive. Anyone wants to show up, you know, buy some games for me, say hi.
Hello, Maxx.
Yeah, and you might even run into Ed here.
I do it all the time.
Well, you kind of work next to me, so
I'm there every day, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's new for me, and it's been a hell of a good time. Really enjoying it. So yeah, so that's
we get to actually ask this question because it has been a while since we sat down.
Yeah.
And what have you been playing lately?
That I maybe want to keep under wraps because that's going to be part of our finale episode. So we'll just keep that under, you know, hush, you know, down low for now. So. Okay, that works. Mine's in here, so I'm gonna chill on that. So instead, I'm gonna ask you, what have you been playing lately? Yeah. So leave your comments below. Come on, just like let us know what you're playing.
Yeah, we'd love to sit there and talk to you about it. So I think we're just gonna have at her because this is not a huge episode, but this is gonna be fairly big. So
yeah,
Max, why don't you take it? And
yeah,
start off.
So of course, these are a couple things that we picked up a couple weeks ago when we were out, you know, thrifting. So just a couple of random, you know, games here. I'll start with the first two here. First one would be Vortex on Super Nintendo. Just kind of an average game. One thing that's kind of cool about this, I believe this actually uses the Super Effects chip.
Yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 games that do that on the system. Star Fox, this one. Is there another one?
There might just be another one.
I can't think of it.
Well, like Yoshi's Island.
Stunt Effects.
And Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of games that use it.
So, not a lot, but there are a few.
It's whatever. I don't even know if I played this, to be perfectly honest. But whatever. I got it. It's marked down on the list. Next one here, Super Pinball Behind the Mask. Now this one was actually kind of a little hidden gem if you like video game pinball games, which I do. I actually do enjoy those.
Me too.
Next one here, this is Metal Gear Solid 3 for PS2.
Awesome game.
I've never played this. So
I can't recommend this one enough.
I plan to actually go through the whole trilogy at some point.
You can start on this one because it is a prequel.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it doesn't really spoil anything for you, storyline wise. And on top of that, it honestly has the best boss battle, hands down, in any video game I've ever played.
The other day,
yeah, and that'd be the boss battle with the end. Let me know in the comments what you think of the end's boss battle. Like, by far my favorite one, very Hideo Kojima style. Like, you could do different things.
Those
to finish
Kojima-isms, I like.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And one that I'll tell you because it's not going to spoil anything because the rest of it you got to figure it on your own. But you could literally start the battle, save, and turn your PlayStation off for, I believe it's 2 days, and turn it back on and he's dead because he died of starvation.
And I mean, that's a way to play a game, I guess. See, that's the kind of thing where it's like when playing Kojima games, I get annoyed by stuff like that. I'm like, it's interesting, yes, I get it.
It's a new way of playing.
But
well, not playing. I guess that's the complete opposite.
It's not at all. Yeah, exactly. And just like, I mean, going back to even the first Metal Gear Solid, like the thing with Psycho Mantis and like putting the controller in the second slot.
Like, how are you supposed to know that?
How were we supposed to know?
You know how do you know?
Strategy guide.
Strategy guide. Yep. Game Pro. Any of those things.
Yeah. So it's just
you get or word of mouth. Because that's how I found out about it. Buddies were telling me, oh, all I have to do is this, and I'm like, I really hate you.
Yeah, so that's my first little bit there. Ed, we'll just go on to your next ones here.
Yeah, just getting myself set up. Okay, so at Value Village, our local Value Village, they're actually PS2 games, for whatever reason, haven't really jumped up in price for the most part. GameCube games are fairly expensive there. You can get up to $7.99, $10.99, but the PS2s will range between $3.99 and $5.99.
Yeah.
So I always check to see what we got in there. And one that I picked up, which I've been hearing is a hidden gem. I've never played it, so please let me know what you think of it. But that would be 24 the game. I've heard it's good. I don't know much about it. I've heard that it's a bit of a hidden gem on the system. So that is the reason why I picked it up. It's not particularly complete or anything like that, but it is in good conditions. So also on the PS2, this one is the greatest hits. I don't really care about it because my PS2s, if it's greatest hits or not, I really don't care. It's black labels don't make a difference to me on there. I just want to have the games for having them. Never played this game.
And it's an awesome one. I have played this one. I played it on the Wii though. I played the Scholarship Edition on the Wii.
Which would be Bully.
It's basically a kiddie version of GTA.
That's kind of what I got out of it for the most part, and I was really interested in it. I've heard nothing but good things from people, and this being like complete, it has the poster in it and everything like that. I'm happy to pick it up for $3.99. Next on my pickup, it's nothing crazy.
No, but it's.
But I love it. Yeah, I like. If you have been paying attention to our show, I do collect little statues, toys, and stuff, and one that I just recently picked up at a comic book booth, I guess. It would be a booth. It's not a store, it's a booth in a flea market. Anyway, they had it tucked in the corner, and it cost me $2, but that would be Funky Kong. I found a Funky Kong, which is pretty sweet. I imagine out of all of them, he'd be the harder one to find just because he's such a odd character.
Yeah, exactly.
He just drives you from place to place if you need it. That's about it.
And he's funky.
He's definitely funky.
So this next one here, again, something we picked up. Not a game itself, but I mean...
It's relative.
Once you see this, you're going to know why I'm showing it to you.
Yeah, sorry, it's relevant.
Oh.
Definitely in the gaming industry for sure.
I'll call it my relative. This will be my brother.
I'll just say it's your relative.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I grew up with this thing, so I really am willing to say that.
Changed your diapers.
Yeah, it did. kind of cradled me in its arms when I was trying to sleep.
No, that's brotherly love.
This is a VHS copy, whatever. I don't care.
I think that's a better idea to get it. For the VHS version is more nostalgic than getting a DVD or
seeing the lines scrolling down,
That's how I watched it. Yeah. I didn't see it in the theaters.
Exactly.
I saw it on VHS.
So, The Wizard on VHS. So.
And it's in a rental case, which is super sweet.
Yeah, so it's just, I mean, it's how we rented it back then, right? So it's like, if you've never seen The Wizard, please go watch it. It's
the best, worst movie you're ever
gonna see. It's based on video games, but it's not a video game movie.
It's a Nintendo fanboy love.
It's Rain Man for kids, let's put it that way. And the next one here, just before we go on to your next one, Ed, just a game I picked up randomly for my work. It's an awful game, whatever.
The only reason I wanted to get it is because of the AVGN, essentially.
Exactly, that's pretty much mine too. So that would be Lesser the Unlikely. So I haven't played this. I'm going to be actually probably when I go home later today. I just wanted to kind of
give it a go. Well, it is
see how awful it is.
Before.
Yeah.
It's just controls are a little difficult, and I've been noticing you have a lot more Super Nintendo pickups than I do. Foreshadowing?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so basically I've been on a trend of having a new game or two in almost every video I'm doing. So this is one of my newer games. This one's particularly new anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But that would be Destiny for the PS4. Max, I think this is a great game, and you should really try it.
I know it. I mean, I can't afford a PS4, so I can't play it, unfortunately.
You should really just break down and play this game.
I'm thinking of trading in my whole collection, actually.
Everything for a PS4? That sounds
absolutely.
Like a plan. Really, what do you guys think about him just trading everything in?
So like my Gargoyle's Quest 2, my Tension Tetris, my Fox Super Metroid. I'm gonna trade it all in.
Everything is for everything in just for a PS4. My last new pickup that I'm gonna put in here is.
You actually bought this off me.
Yeah, I came in and I bought it off of you. I used some store credit and picked this up, and I played it. It's good. I like it. I don't know. The only thing I don't like about the Ys series, especially the early, which by the way is Ys Book 1 and 2 for the DS, the remake of it. And the collector's edition too with the music CD. So that's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about the Ys series is that, especially the earlier titles, it wasn't so much an action RPG where you just ran into people, like just bump. Yeah, there's a hit point.
And it's super weird.
And you don't know if you're getting hit or if they're getting hit. Like, I mean, you do, but it's so convoluted and it's really, I don't know. It's not a bad game. It's just not what I particularly like when it comes to an action RPG.
Exactly, and like especially you being a huge Zelda fan, it's like you like
I want to swing your sword. Yeah, that's
so. Like for me, I've played games in that style before. I haven't played Ys 1 or 2. I've played Wanderers from Ys 3. Yeah. So that one actually does have swinging sword action.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So it's like I'm actually kind of intrigued to pick that up myself. Actually,
I'll lend it to you.
Oh no, I might be picking up from work.
You might be. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's definitely one I actually have my eye on too. So yeah, so that's actually good one.
All right. So we're gonna hand this back off to Max and see what his next little lot is.
Yeah, definitely. So these next ones here I actually picked up from a buddy of mine. His name is Steve. Actually, he has his own YouTube channel now. Check out Moderate Size Steve on YouTube. Just a really awesome, just charismatic dude. Just talking about games, streaming his games, and all that. So thanks very much, dude. And these are pretty much, I just like them. I mean, they're just, I kind of like getting import stuff and just kind of.
Steph's going to be a little jealous, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking he wish he would. So that would be Pokemon Gold and Silver on the Game Boy Color for Japanese import.
That's pretty cool. I've been personally looking for these where I didn't have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play them. I haven't played them, and a lot of people that have love these games.
Yeah.
So,
kind of a forgotten series, pretty much.
Definitely, yeah.
They haven't really done it. There's a third one on PS2, wasn't there?
There's a third. There's a remake on PS2, and there's a third one for PS1.
Okay, there you go.
That's what it is. Yeah, there's the remake is for PS2.
Yeah.
Now that being said, I would love to hear your comments because I haven't had time to throw this game in, but I've heard nothing but good things. It's an action RPG puzzle game, essentially, kind of like in the vein of like Zelda. But I picked up Wild Arms 1 for the PS1. Great addition to my PlayStation library, which is very small, mostly just RPGs.
And also, I really love the artwork on the game too.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And musically is really good too, because I was listening to some of the music. And then also, I picked up Wild Arms 2.
As well.
All on credit, which I bought from you.
Yep. Yeah, so those, I guess your pickup of the week, or
Nope.
No. So I guess we got
I still
one more.
got a pickup of the week.
So I got two things here, actually from the same buddy of ours, and again, this is a big shout out to the Canadian Zangief.
You're welcome, by the way, because I won you that thing, and I told him I didn't want to be in.
You really did, and I didn't tell him that, but I was kind of in the same idea with like, okay, whatever, let him give it to someone else. But hey, I won a contest from Canadian Zangief for his 100th subscriber, and it's all thanks to Ed here. So, thanks Ed for this, and of course thank you Jason. Thanks a lot, dude. So that'll be
his 100 subscriber contest.
Yeah.
He basically all he had to do was comment on there, and I commented something. I can't remember what I said. It was
and of course he just
game. And I was just like, don't enter me. I don't need the game or anything like that. And he entered us anyway. So.
And Jason's an awesome dude.
He
so
really
of course
is.
he'll
Yeah.
do that. So that'd be of course a GBA copy of Castlevania, the NES Classic Series.
That's pretty cool.
So I do not have this for GBA, so I was very happy to pick this up. So again, thank you so much, Jason. And of course, the second place prize going to CJR of YouTube as well.
Yeah, and by the way, congratulations on hitting 100 subs.
Yeah.
That's good. Way to go, man. You deserve it.
Yeah, exactly, Jason. So there you go, dude. And again, another pickup I grabbed off from this one I paid cash for, but
I won it for him too.
Yeah, no, just take all the credit. So this one, he posted this online. I was like, oh, you know what? I really want the red label of this because I had a Repro. I just sold it to my boss. So I was like, you know what? I'll pick this up, and that would be Earthbound Zero. Now,
sweet.
this is a UGC, just a universal game case that we got here. But for me, the awesome thing about this is, of course, some
I like. I don't have
Repros
it, so.
come with their own little manuals. Like some of the people who make these really put the time and care to kind of give
See,
you
I got the
experience.
same Repro cart. Basically, it's the exact same one. The only difference is I didn't get the complete version of it. What Zangief will do is he doesn't like keeping his boxes, so he'll buy it complete in box and then put it into these reproduction cases.
Yep.
And he managed to keep a manual out of it too, so that was super cool. Like I do like the fact that you have the manual. That's probably my favorite part of that pickup right there, is having the manual in there.
And it's like really well done. It's super good quality. Like it feels like an authentic NES manual. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So again, thank you very much, Jason. Canadian Zangief. So this will proudly go in my collection there. So thank you so much, dude.
Okay, so pickup of the week. Are you taking first or am I taking first?
Well, that was my pickup of the week, technically.
That was your pickup?
Yeah,
of the
that was
week?
my pickup of the week.
All right, so
now we're going on to Ed's here. So.
My pickup of the week. Have been wanting to pick one of these up for a little bit, and actually
It's so
Zangief
worth
was
it.
one of the reasons that I did pick it up.
He's the reason why I want mine too. I'm like, I would kind of trash the thing the whole time. I was like, they don't need to make this. We got the originals. Don't shit on my childhood and all that. So I was like, whatever.
Honestly, the hype is worth it, and this is the second run of them too.
Yep.
So it is a much better built system. But that would be the Retron 5.
It would be.
I do really like the system. It's really well done.
Yeah.
It's not as snug on the second run. The plastic doesn't feel as cheap on the top. I still hate the controllers. They're terrible. I know you like them and you're a fanboy of them. They're Jason, but the controllers are fucking shit.
Here's the thing. I see the problems you have with it. I actually don't mind the controllers. I'm like, okay, if you didn't have the originals, it's a decent substitute. So
Okay.
more so than like reproduction controllers.
Okay, fair enough. But I just the button scheme on it drives me insane.
Yeah.
Everything's fucking reversed. The stupid fucking joystick clicks every
I don't
fucking
mind the
movement.
click. I'm okay with it.
I used to not mind it. I don't mind it on an Neo Geo. That doesn't bother me. This one it does because it feels really fucking loose.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm gonna break the damn thing every time I pick it up.
And you probably
I
will
hate
at
it,
some point, yeah.
I hate this fucking controller. The system is awesome.
But
it really is.
You can plug your originals in. So
and it runs the menus
good.
and everything with it. You just set it up to run your menus with the Super Nintendo. I use Super Nintendo for everything essentially on it.
Yeah.
But it is a very good system, well built, especially on the second run, that has all of the updates on it already too.
Yeah.
So basically, everything I've tried on this has played everything. I've tried my reproduction carts, no problem. I've tried homebrew carts, no problem. I even tried some of the ones that the old Hyperkin systems wouldn't play, like Castlevania 3. All those play. I've not had one single issue whatsoever with it. So.
And I guess the good part of that is obviously because they can update the firmware now. That's why you're not seeing these problems now. Because it's like, hey, it's not working for this reason. Patch it up, and you're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Super good system. I recommend it just for the sole fact of saving space. I managed to put away a lot of my systems that were out in my living room and can just keep them in my game room now, which is really nice.
Attached to your CRT, so you're totally good there.
And again, this upscales in HD.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
As HD as you can.
Yeah.
And it also upscales the music too, so. Some people are purists. That's why I have this right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Anytime I want to be a purist, I just play on this thing. But sometimes I just want to get home and play Super Metroid. So I just slap it in and I can sit on my couch and enjoy myself in my living room and play it. That's basically why I picked it up. So I mean, this is episode 15.
Yep.
We have, as usual, a question
like
for you.
Well, I got one here since,
good.
Of course, like you said, you've been playing Destiny. I might be getting my hands on it somehow. Yeah. My question would be, what is your favorite online experience for any game you've ever played? Now, it could be a newer game, or maybe even kind of an older PC game. You never know. So for me, my favorite online experience, which I would really love to experience again, Age of Empires 2 for the PC. I used to play this all the time with my buddy. We used to connect to IP address, just go at it, and just these crazy death matches with like, at least, we usually set it up for 200 population, so.
It was a good game. I never really played it much, but I do know much about it. I do know a little bit about it, and it sounded like a really cool concept and a lot of fun.
One of my absolute favorite RTSs. Just absolutely love that game.
Nice.
So for me, I hear there's an HD version. I really need to get on that sometime soon. Don't have a good PC, so that's kind of the main problem with that. But
yeah, my personal best and most used online playing.
Or favorite, I would say.
Favorite too. It's on everything. Most used and favorite. It really hits all those different styles or things that I liked about it. Would have to be Rock Band.
Ooh, yes.
I spent way more time playing Rock Band with my friends, getting drunk after work. I'd get off work, come home, have some drinks, and sit there on my guitar playing with my friends.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 of us just playing as a band, having a good time, being able to listen to tunes, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I would love to relive that half a year of my life or a year of my life just to have the fun again. I really did enjoy that.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, Rock Band's a game where like it's fun in person. Obviously, you can get everyone together, but I used to actually play that online with my friend as well.
Yeah.
I'd play guitar, do the singing parts, he would play his part, and yeah, it was actually just a lot of fun. So
lots and lots of fun.
I'm actually with you, on board with you on that one.
Yeah, that would be my favorite. So you tell us what your favorite online experience was, what game it was, and why you liked it.
It could be an older game, newer game, just whatever. Just because I guess the whole Destiny thing coming out, so
yeah, that's
it's pretty much online only.
Right?
So yeah, definitely. So that's episode 15. So again, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. So I guess this for us for today. I'm Max.
I'm Ed.
And don't put those controllers down.